pitter patter of her feet running on that floor scared the absolute shit. Some RV there yet, but I'm definitely gonna come back to this game again on another stream, for sure. All right, you know what? I think I need to go for. That timing. Okay, you know what? Grab the shoes. I think, was that my fourth or fifth person? I keep forgetting to keep track. No! I saw the shiny sword and I got excited. I let my guard down. Well, shit. Bottle. I was gonna say a bottle in a ship. There might be that too if you look close enough. Bottleception. You scared me, and I'm over here. I don't feel good about this. I feel like they added more darkness to the game. Make it spook. Oh! I wasn't scared. I'm not scared.
Got rope. That'd be a good use for rope.
I can't see what the jump is.
If you can get across, you can make that jump easy.
and gentlemen, welcome in to the second annual Stormy Awards. How we all doing? Welcome in. This has become a yearly tradition where hey handsome, what up Tony, how you doing buddy, where I give out awards to the games I played this year, both on and off stream. I've played a bunch of them on stream, but there are some off stream that I gave a lot of love to as well, because first off, gaming is a hobby for me. It gives me a lot of passion. I get a lot of love from it. It also is what I use to entertain you guys, right? Being able to play games and interact with them for you guys' entertainment is something I love. I get excited for new games. I get excited to play old games. So this is where my chance to give awards out to some of the great games I've played this year. Now, a lot of game companies have hit me up hoping to be nominees, to just to have a chance for their titles to get an award. And I will say, there's a lot of games on this list. Some of them came out in 2025. Some of them have came out a while ago. So it's not all about just 2025. It's everything that I've played, that I've had my hands on playing this year. I don't even make games and I won an award. And this, chat, this is what everyone covets this year. This is the Stormy. This is what people want on their shelf to take home and brag to other companies that they got one of these. I want a freaking lightning bolt. This is the 2025 Stormy Awards. I got to keep it over here so it doesn't disappear on me. This is what people covet. This is what people want. Thank you guys, and thank all of you for continuing to show up for these streams so that I can do an annual Stormy Awards. There's currently ads going on. I missed hitting the timer on it. So before we do our first category, I'm going to let people come back from the ads. But we have 16 categories. There's going to be 16 awards given out tonight. And I hope you guys are all pumped for it. I've been putting a lot of work into this. And to be honest, I had a tough time deciding some of these winners. It really came down to it. Welcome back. Anyone that might have had ads, you didn't miss anything other than me saying, this is what everybody covets. This is what the people want, a Stormy Award. We have 16 categories. We're going to give 16 winners their award tonight. So I say we get right into it, right? Ones in chat if you're ready. Ones in chat if you're ready for the Stormy Awards. Also, let me know if the music is too loud. I kind of want it to be dull a little bit in the background, just so it's not complete silence. Is the music good or is it too loud? Because I can bring it down a little bit. Ones in chat if you're ready for the Stormy Awards to begin. What, chat, how would it, if I had all the time, like if I was a full-time streamer, I would have made like fake trailers and stuff too, fake video game trailers to put into this as well. If I had the time, I would have gone the extra and done that, but you know, life is a little bit in the way at times. Are we starting or finishing with the big one? The game of the year will be the last one. It has to be. It's what closes out every show. All right, we're ready. Is music good? Give me a 7 in chat if the music's good. If it's not, if it's too loud, tell me and I'll turn it down. 6, 7. Is it good? Going with my voice? I'm going to bring it down just a little notch. All right, let's begin. Let's begin. The first award of the 2025 Stormy Awards is Best Single Player FPS Game. Single player game, first person shooter. And the nominees are That's the winner. Shit. And the nominees are those were the nominees. The Outer Worlds 2, Cyberpunk 2077, Borderlands 4, Adamfall, and the winner of Best Single Player FPS is Borderlands 4. I only played this. Congratulations to Borderlands 4, by the way.
Lord have mercy on
Wrong one. God damn it. Though that first option could be possible as well for this game. Who knows? But the Stormy Award does go to the Borderlands 4. I played this a bunch off stream. Played a little bit on stream, but I've been having a blast in this shooter because it's like there's not a lot of thinking when it comes to Borderlands. You just get in, you start blasting, shooting, having tons of fun. I called it. Yeah, play along, guess who you think is going to be the winner. But Best Single Player FPS goes to Borderlands 4. Congratulations, Borderlands. Next category. Best simulator game. If it simulated something, you know, it was in. I will say, chat, I'm a little disappointed in myself. I did not play many simulator games this year. There wasn't a lot to choose from. I think I need to fix that in 2026 and start getting back to some simulator games. So if you have suggestions, hit me up in my Discord about which ones I should play. But now, the nominees for Best Simulator Game are Escape Simulator, Fast Food Simulator, Schedule 1. And the winner of the Stormy for Best Simulator Game is Schedule 1. What a unique game this one is. Like, being a drug dealer is just... I've never played a simulator game like it, and they've kept adding stuff. I need to get back to this one for sure, because it is very good. We had a lot of fun on stream with this one when I was playing it. So, congratulations to Schedule 1 being the best simulator game I played this year. For anyone that is getting in here just slightly late after the awards have started, as a reminder, these are not just games that came out in 2025. It's everything that I personally played was up for nominations. Most of the big updates are out. I need to get back to it. I thought it would be the game where you play as a cop and give people parking tickets. So, unfortunately, that was played back in 2024. It was not... Because I literally on my phone keep a list of games that I played in this calendar year in 2025. That game was from 2024. And that's what I was saying. I was going down my list. I need to play more simulator games, because those were the only 3 games that I played this year that were simulator type games. Also, congratulations again to Schedule 1 taking home a Stormy. Our third category is Best Competitive Shooter. This is one where it's multiplayer, where obviously you're trying to win rounds or win the whole battle royale, whatever it is. This is the best competitive shooter. And the nominees are and the winner of Best Competitive Shooter goes to CS2, baby. I've been playing it for years, decades. It's tough. It's tough for someone to try to dethrone CS2 from here all year, every year. That's the thing. I enjoy it so much. No matter if I have a terrible time and I'm losing games, I still keep coming back to it. It's a no-brainer. Congratulations to CS2 as the best competitive shooter of the year. Chat, has there been? We're only 3 in. Has there been an upset? Do you think I got anything wrong so far? Let me know as we move on. You know what? Since if you guys are not part of the Discord, join the Discord. Go into the gaming section. I want to see hashtag Stormy Awards and let me know which ones you agree on. Which ones are winning and I got it right, or which ones did I fumble on, and let me know in the Discord as we move on to the number 4 category. Best Open World. As we know, there are some games that are levels or mini kind of open worlds where you teleport. Maybe this is straight up open world games that I played this year, and the nominees are a lot of heavy hitters right there, guys, for best open world. And I'm not gonna lie, I went back and forth on this many times, and I had to think to myself about including everything into it. And the winner for best open world of 2025 is Cyberpunk 2077. Congratulations on the Stormy. This one I feel is going to be controversial for some people because there was some big hitters there. You all saw that. When you have games like and just to explain a little bit, Red Dead Redemption 2 is wonderful, but I've experienced before. Cyberpunk, I finally went back around to Cyberpunk and actually played it through. I'm actually like 1 spot away from the final mission, but anyway, I played it through, and man, that city feels good. Like, just even walking around, experiencing the people and just looking at stuff is like a whole nother game outside of the missions and the shooting. Yes, I did play again. The games are everything I played throughout the year. I put a shit ton of time into Cyberpunk off stream, and that's why I think Outer Worlds 2, I'm still playing it. It's still a lot of fun. Elden Ring was also honestly really close to possibly winning, but I had to go with Cyberpunk. It's just all inclusive of everything it is, which if you haven't given Cyberpunk a chance, I say you should go back and give it another shot. Because, like I said, I'm blown away just by riding around in my car, listening to the music, walking the streets, and then you include all the missions and the fighting and everything. Great open world. Just a really, really great open world game. Next category is best music / audio sounds. So you got music and then just the different sounds within a game that really makes it, that helps build up the game. And the nominees are now, the winner of Best Music Audio Sounds for the 2025 Stormy Awards is Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. People probably didn't see this coming, but this one hit me in the nostalgia. I grew up playing all of the Crash Bandicoot games on PlayStation. I will say I haven't played enough of Expedition 33. The music from I haven't even got through the first act, just FYI to people. So that was probably close. The sounds alone in Last of Us Part 2 make it a wonderful game. The environment of it, because of how it is so good. And again, Cyberpunk 2077 2077. Great sounds, great music in there, but just because of the nostalgia factor, I had to Crash Bandicoot 4. It's About Time, their award. Huge W there for Crash Bandicoot for best music audio sounds. Up next is best new competitive shooter game. These are games that came out in 2025 as some new shooters for me, and that could end up in the overall rotation of games I play. So the nominees for best new competitive shooter game are there wasn't many new shooters that I did play. There was obviously, you only saw 3. But the winner for best new competitive shooter game that came out in 2025, or that I played in 2025, is Ascendant. Out of those 3 games right there, that's going to be one that I want to continue to play more. Like Battlefield RedSec, it has some fun to it. It's hard. It's really difficult. As far as like, I feel like other people are a lot better at the game than me, so I have trouble with it. And Fragpunk has its quirkiness. It's kind of cool, but it's not one I really like to play by myself. And we've only played 2 closed betas of Ascendant, but man, that game has something to it. It has a little spice that I'm excited for. And I'm definitely looking to play more of that in 2026, whenever it finally releases. Up next, category that's, well, scariest game of the year. I'm not a big horror scary game fan. I do it for you guys, for your entertainment, usually around the Halloween time. And there were enough games for me to make a list here, and I didn't like any of them, I will say. But the nominees for scariest game of the year are all those games definitely gave me some scares, for sure. But the winner of the scariest game of the year goes to Don't Scream. The pop jump scares in this game, along with the factor that it takes in my microphone, like I had to be at a whisper. To not scream when things jumped out at me was so difficult, and that's what gave it the edge. The Cabin Factory at least gave me some downtime as far as like, had your anxiety cooking. Yeah, we played the Cabin Factory during my Stormy-thon. And we played Chucksy, and we played Who's at the Door. Oh no, was that during? No, that was just, yeah, the Cabin Factory was during Stormy-thon. The other games were during like October. But this Don't Scream game, man, gave me so much anxiety, so many jump scares, and trying to be quiet while going through all of that was just boom. I'm glad my recommendation made it into the list. The other scary games, they were definitely up there, but this one takes the cake. Congratulations to Don't Scream for scaring my pants off. Next category, best group game. Game I can get my friends together and play and just have a great time is what I considered a group game. And the nominees for best group game are Ooh, this was a tough one. All of those are great group games. I had a lot of fun with each one of them in different ways this season. And I actually went back and forth on a couple of them for different reasons. One of them is more newer than the other ones, but I really had to sit down and tell myself which one is the most fun of those. And the winner of best group game is Peak. Peak takes it home. I've played Don't get me wrong, the other ones are also a lot of fun. All massive W's, exactly. 100% you guys get it. It was hard choosing which one was going to take this bad boy home, this Stormy Award. But just the way Peak is, as far as I've played with different groups of people and had a good time. I love the audio, how the difference in voices, how close or far away you are from somebody. And they keep updating it with new maps. Plus, the fact that the map changes every single day, the replayability is wild. Like, you're not going to get the same map every 24 hours. You have to find a new way every time. It's just great. It's a great group game. Chat, we're halfway. We're halfway through the Stormy Awards. Let me check in with you guys. Has there been misses? Has everything been a slam dunk? Is there one that you agree with the most? If you don't want to say it in chat right now, feel free to go into the Discord, go into the video game section, use hashtag Stormy Awards, and let me know your opinions. If I messed up, if you think I messed up, if something got snubbed, or if you agree with everything I've said, let me know there. You think the goofy French game should have won everything? Honestly, it might be up for some more categories coming up. As we continue to move on, award number 9, the category is Give Them a Second Chance. These are games that I might have started, got distracted, and I need to get back to them. They're all great games, and I do want to play more of each of them, but there was only one that could win. So the nominees for Give Them a Second Chance game are great games right there. As far as Give Them a Second Chance, I need, for full disclosure, I have not gotten past Act 1 of Expedition 33. I have not gotten past Act 1 of Baldur's Gate. Elden Ring, I played a bunch on stream, and I really haven't gotten back to it off stream. And Avowed, I played a good bit off stream, and I would like to get back to it. But the winner of the Give Them a Second Chance Stormy Award goes to Expedition 33. I have to get back into that game. It was wonderful when I was playing it. It's just I've gotten distracted by some other newer games that came out, and I gotta get back to it. That is the correct choice. Hey, there you go. It was funny you made that comment because I was looking on my list. I'm like, well, that funny French game, that goofy French game's about to come up again. Congratulations to Claire Obscure Expedition 33 for taking home Give Them a Second Chance. Up next, most unique game. Most unique game. Just something different, special about these games that stuck out in my mind as I was looking over everything I played this year. And the nominees for most unique game are great games there. There's some great games. They're all very unique and different from what I normally have played, and they have their own special qualities to each of them. What up, Coffee? But the winner for most unique game in Stormy and gets the Stormy Award is Blueprints. This game is so different. I like puzzle games, but this one was so different. As far as like, you only had so many steps you could do. You were drawing from different rooms that you can add on to the puzzle that maybe helps you now, maybe helps you later, maybe it hurts you in your actual progress. I did not beat this game, by the way. I still have to play it so much more to even have the hopes of beating it. But man, it was a special game. Dredge is interesting. I've only played Dredge a little bit. Ada, Spot the Oddities in the Strange Hotel was a blast with you guys. We need to play more of the Spot the Oddity type games because playing with you guys was so much fun. Schedule 1 is Schedule 1. Being a drug dealer, like, just the uniqueness of that was so cool. But when it came down to it, Blueprints wins the Stormy Award for most unique game. Coffee, how are you? How you doing tonight? Entrepreneur? Wait, who's an entrepreneur? Oh, Schedule 1 entrepreneur. I got you. Right. Really, I'm just a botanist or something like that, right? Isn't that the cover story? All right. You guys are probably going to like this next category. Most frustrating game of the year. Man, even putting these nominations on this list pissed me off. Oh no, hold on, I gotta snooze the ads. We don't want ads. Not now. No ad breaks during this award show. All right. And the nominees for most frustrating game of the year. A lot of raging games right there. But I had to choose one. And the winner for most frustrating game of the year is Only Up. All those games pissed me off. I agree with this decision. Thank you for the 10 biddies, dude. I appreciate it. Dude, Elden Ring is super frustrating, right? But you're always learning. You're always learning, figuring out, and then once you finally beat that enemy, it feels so good. Pushing it with Sisyphus, also difficult, kind of on the same level as Only Up. Alt F4 is I'm not good at, but I still feel a little bit of progression. Only Up pisses me off so much is that you could get so far up and there's no saving. There's no like checkpoints. You make one move and everything you've done for like 2 hours comes crashing down and you start over. That game makes me so angry. It makes me so angry. You just started Elden Ring, Coffee? How are you liking it? Elden Ring is my first ever what's the right word? Not roguelike. Souls-like game. I still need to play Chained Together so badly. I would absolutely love that. Chat, we're getting down to it. 4 awards left. As I mentioned at the beginning of the show, there was so many gaming companies blowing up my emails, just praying to get a nomination, let alone take one of these bad boys home. I had to snub some people. My list is long, chat. Let me show you. That's everything I played. Both on stream, off stream. in the year of 2025. We're down to the last 4. The next category is game that I laughed the most playing. We just coming off that frustrating game that pissed me off the most. Let's honor some games that actually made me laugh, cracked me up every time I played them. And the nominees for game that I laughed the most playing are a lot of great games right there. I hope you went back and watched all your VODs for this award. Yeah, definitely took all that time, made sure I did that around a full-time job and holidays. But no, so those were all the nominees for game that I laughed the most playing. But the winner is Peak. As I mentioned before, 10 biddies. I agree with this decision. Thank you for agreeing. Thank you for the 10 biddies. But again, I've had 2 different groups of people play. There's not a time I play Peak that I'm not laughing at it. Just the falls, the chaos, what happens to me, what happens to friends, the decisions that are made. It's just, I cannot be in a bad mood playing Peak. And that's why it got Game That I Laughed the Most Playing award. Congratulations, Peak. Peak is pretty peak. The next category is Best New Style of Game. For me, I tried out some new games this year, new types of games that either I had very, very little experience in or was a whole new experience for me, which is exciting. I actually went outside of my normal comfort zone and I have found some new categories of stuff that I'm definitely going to dip my toes into more in the future. But the nominees for Best New Style of Game. And the winner for Best New Style of Game is Arc Raiders. Congratulations. Okay, you know what? I'm about to turn those alerts off. It's only fun when you agree with me. Thank you for the 10 biddies. So, the nominees. Obviously, Expedition 33 was my first real, turn-based game. Kind of like a Final Fantasy. I've never played any kind of Final Fantasy before. I mean, you could say I played Pokemon and that's turn-based, but this is on such a different level that it has really opened my eyes that I need to play more of the type of Final Fantasy as turn-based type games, because like I said, I've only played a little bit of it, but I love it because it's almost like playing chess. I'm trying to think what should be my next move to help me, to help my companions. What powers do they have? What upgrades do they have? What is my enemy using? And it's just a constant okay, I'm gonna do this, this, and this, and this to try to make it happen. Then there was Elden Ring, like I mentioned, my first ever Souls-like. It is frustrating as hell, and I thought I would never like those games, but holy smokes. When I die 50 times to a boss, and then I finally start figuring out its patterns, and I finally defeat it, that high is crazy. What a feeling Elden Ring brings. The Precinct, I don't normally play top-down, especially top-down shooter type games. That was a really cool experience in that game. I like the whole police aspect of it, but it was really the top-down shooter for me that was so unique to me and why it was into the best new style of game. But I had to give this to Arc Raiders. I've never played a looter extraction game that I can think of, like a true looter extraction. And it has now opened my eyes that I'm definitely going to look into more, or if newer ones come out, I'm definitely going to have to. I'm hooked into this game right now. Every time I go in on a raid, it's a different experience. I'm trying to do missions, bring stuff out. Sometimes it goes good, sometimes it goes bad. Sometimes I lose a bunch of stuff, sometimes I gain a bunch of stuff. It is so addicting, and I'm very in to Arc Raiders and looter shooters now. What about that shooter where you control multiple people? Which one are you thinking of, Tony? Shooter where I control multiple people. It's a game that I played. Oh, I apologize. I forgot to time out ads. Sorry, we're not going to do any more categories until people come back from ads. That game died, unfortunately. Yeah, you're right. Spectre Divide. I thought that was a pretty sweet ass game where I could control 2 different operators. Unfortunately, that game died out, and I did not actually play it in 2025. Last time I played it was 2024. Let me just double. Oh, I think I uninstalled it actually. No, here it is. I can't even tell, but. 10 because I want to. See, that now is a good time because we're on an ad break. It was a really cool game, but I don't think enough people played it, and it just didn't get the funding to keep going. And unfortunately, they had to shut down the servers. But it was a cool concept for a game. I would love to have something like that pop up again. Being able to control 2 people was a unique experience for sure. All right, chat. Welcome back from the ads. You did not miss anything. We didn't move on until those were done. So we got 3 categories left, folks. As we're winding our way down to the end of the Stormy Awards, there's some big games crossing their fingers, hoping that they can still bring one of these bad boys home. But they only have 3 chances left. Next is most heartfelt emotions in a game. These are ones that put me on a high, brought me back down to reality, might have gave me some teary eyes, or just some great success after having to battle my way through different situations. Expect the sex on your next one. And the nominees for most heartfelt emotions in a game are a lot of great games right there. And they all gave me very different feelings. But the winner for most heartfelt emotions in a game goes to Elden Ring. As I described it earlier, dude, we had the death counter on my computer on the screen. I got so angry and frustrated at times with that game. But then when I figured it out and how to beat that first boss and then found how to beat other bosses, good gosh, it is so addicting. You want to keep doing it. And that game is, well, any of the soul likes are so unforgiving. Like, you'll get out a boss fight, turn a corner, and you're going against like lower level enemies that still whoop your ass. Like, you always have to be on your toes in that game and be ready to fight it out all the time. I saw some rage that came from deep in your soul. Dude, that game, Elden Ring, Last of Us 2, if you haven't played Last of Us, I'm not gonna ruin it for you, give you spoilers, but if you played Last of Us 2, you guys know the emotions of that game and certain scenes, which I played most of that off stream for my YouTube channel, which, by the way, I still need to get back to my YouTube videos. I know I've taken a long hiatus from it. I am going to try to get back to that. I apologize. But Last of Us 2, if you played it, you know. EA College Football 26, specifically my 1-star rebuilds, y'all. 2 seasons in my 4th season, we almost made the championship and lost in a 1 or 2 games away from getting to the championship. And then both times in my 5th year, I was able to win the championship. I couldn't write it better. Like, I couldn't write a script better than what both of those experiences were. And then Expedition 33, again, I'm so early into it that just the little bit of emotion and story that's been given to me has already sucked me in and made me feel. And I know there's a lot more coming my way, but I couldn't give the award to them because I'm so new into the game. So Elden Ring has to take it because it gives me crazy emotions. 2 categories left, chat. 2 left of the 2025 Stormy Awards. Our second to last category is my most anticipated game of 2026. There's a lot of games out there. This is actually has the most games nominated for this category. Check out the demo for Dino Blade. Okay, I'll have to see what that's about. This category has 7 nominees in it. And I didn't even touch a bunch of other games. Again, these are things that are supposedly supposed to come out in 2026. I obviously, we don't have full on confirmations, but the nominees for my most anticipated game of 2026 is There's a lot of great games there. A lot of great games. And honestly, those are all games I am interested in playing. But the one I decided is a cut above the rest that has my interest and I'm most anticipated to play is Clockwork Revolution. It's a first-person, time-bending steampunk RPG. I'm getting BioShock vibes from it. And I can't wait to get my hands on it. Thank you for another 10 biddies. Half-Life 3 is not real. It's never going to come out. I'm just kidding. I went with Clockwork Revolution. Crimson Desert, if you haven't seen the trailers for it, looks sick as hell. Could be... You're good. Could be really cool. Highguard, 100% I'm playing Highguard. It's going to be the next Apex 3-person battle royale with magic and guns, and it's going to be free. 100% playing Highguard, and it comes out at the end of January. GTA 6. The reason GTA 6 didn't win is because you guys said it in chat. I do not actually believe it's going to come out in November, so I cannot give it the award if I don't. The way they've pushed it back has actually made me angry, like annoyed. So I am now not as high on GTA 6. The 007 game I think is going to look cool because it's like Hitman-esque version of James Bond. Marvel's Wolverine is going to be like God of War-esque. So that could be absolutely sick. And then Fable. Give me the new Fable. But it's another one that's like GTA 6. I don't know when it's coming. Or if it 100%... Is it still happening? I don't know. I want it, but I don't know. So I had to give it to Clockwork Revolution. There's no release date yet for Clockwork Revolution, but this game, I'm going to day one play it. It looks so damn sick. supposed to be this year. I hope it is. But all those games that were nominated are absolutely games that I want to play for sure. All right, folks. The moment you all have been waiting for. My game of the year that I played in 2025. It does not have to be something that came out in 2025, but it's a game out of all the games I played in 2025. This is the biggest award. My game of the year. Last year, if I recall correctly, the game of the year was College Football 25, and that was because it had been over a decade since I played a college football game. I could not wait for it. It was absolutely awesome when it came out. Loved it. So, my nominees for Game of the Year. Last year was rigged. Nominees for Game of the Year are... Wrong button. I ruined. Boom. The winner of Game of the Year. Peak is my Game of the Year winner. College Football 26. Amazing. I'm playing the crap out of College Football 26, and I love it. Friend Slob. Arc Raiders. Also, gotta give one of these for Game of the Year. All the applause for Game of the Year. As I mentioned, Expedition 33 could have been up there if I would have played more of it. A little bit that I've played, I've loved. Arc Raiders is my new addiction. I'm loving playing Arc Raiders. And College Football 26, I've put so many hours into it, both on stream, off stream. I can play it all the time. But when it came down to it, and I was looking at every game I played this year, Peak was just on another level, pun intended. I have laughed so much. I've played with so many different groups of people in that game, big groups, small groups. The updates they keep giving to us, I laugh so much every time I play it. And the fact, again, that every 24 hours the map changes, like, it's just, you can always keep going back to it. Like, I feel like that's so unique, and I don't know, like, I don't know many other games that maybe do that. The fact that I could play the mountain and climb and do it one way today, and tomorrow is going to be completely different. Even if I play with the same friends, it's going to be a completely different experience of trying to get up. And what equipment you find in the boxes, it's just so random and replayable. It's amazing. It's just absolutely amazing. Congratulations, Peak, on winning my Game of the Year Stormy Awards. Great game. Does anybody know, has anyone been paying close attention, which game has won the most awards? Give me a Peak Battle Royale. Massive W's all around. Let's go, Peak. Fall Guys style. What game has got the most awards during the Stormy Awards? Who knows? Throwing people off. Like, there's one game that got 3 awards. Everything else, every other game that got an award only got 1. It is your Game of the Year. That's correct. Peak received 3 awards. They received Best Group Game, Game That I Laughed the Most Playing, and Game of the Year. Hell yeah. Chat, what do we think? What do we think? How do we feel about the Stormy Awards? When we're going to see the reward? Don't worry, I'll be shipping out all the awards this coming week so that they can post it on their Instagram, their Twitters, all their main socials. They'll have them up on their shelves because, like I said, tons and tons of gaming companies were hitting me up just hoping to get a shot. HL3 will be on the list. What's HL3? Chat, also, what games are you guys most excited for? I know it's Half-Life 3. It's not real though. The game's not coming out, so Hard Logs 3. Oh, a log building game. Excellent. Guys, if there's any games you think I messed up on that should have won the category, as I mentioned, go into the Discord video game section, use hashtag Stormy Awards. You can rip me apart. Let me know ones I got wrong. Let me know which ones hit, which ones I got correct. But again, this is all my games that I played throughout 2025, which was a crap ton of games. But there's a lot more to come. And a lot of games I have on my list I want to play. A lot of games that are going to be released that I want to play. And I'm always open for suggestions. So if you ever think of stuff for my stream that you think I should play, add to the stream to make it better, funnier, better, double better, as you heard. Don't be afraid to either put it into the suggestion box in my Discord or DM me directly and let me know. But this was another great year of gaming and streaming. So I thank you guys all. You guys personally get your own award for continuing to show up for my stream and supporting me. I can't thank you guys enough for that. This one goes out to you guys. And I think what I might do. Yeah, bitch! I think what I might do is maybe throw the Stormy Award up there. You guys always can be represented as part of my scene here. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out for the Stormy Awards. Like I said, there's a lot more gaming coming in the future that I'm so excited for. I have ideas of stuff. The doggo is still there for my snack box. I have ideas for stuff, ways to put twist on different games, and just other games that I want to continue to play and show you guys. But that's a wrap for the 2025 Stormy Awards. I hope you guys had a wonderful time checking them all out. I will be back, I'm pretty sure, tomorrow evening. I think I'm going to throw up another stream, so keep an eye out for the socials. If for some reason I decide not to, I think my only stream next week is possibly Thursday, because I'm going home on Friday to do some more Christmas stuff with my mom's side of the family and help her out and stuff a little bit. So limited streams next week, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to stream tomorrow night. I appreciate you guys. If I don't catch you anymore this weekend, thank you so much for everything you do. Have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye.